Today I'll be showing you a ton of Pirates of the Caribbean Disney pins. I have some new pins, some old pins, some hidden Mickey pins, and a few others. I'll also be opening up this pirate skull bank. It says it lights up and makes noises, so we'll be checking that out, as well as this Joey Chou vinyl figure. Got this a while ago and I've been waiting to open this up too. So I have 29 total pins to show you, which is a lot of pins. So I'll be grouping some of them up together to kind of save a little time. So let's get right to it and take a look at the pins. So we're going to start off with some current open edition ones, and these are just rack pins that come on these white backer cards. These are from 2022 and 2023, so you should still be able to get these in the parks. So we'll start here at the top with this skeleton pirate with the logo behind him, and you have some mermaids on the sides there. A little bit hard to see, but they're in the silver gray back there. And here we have the classic jail scene. You have the dog with the keys, and the prisoners are trying to get the dog to get a little closer. And this one is the skeletons playing chess. It's always a good one. And then we have the skeleton parrot that's on the ship's wheel. And then down here we have the trifold pin. So this one has the pirate parrot, we have the dog with the key, and we have the skeleton with the ship's wheel. And in this you can see the magnet right here and then the magnet on the dog, and it kind of folds over to that, and then back here it has the magnets too that does that. So that's what the pin looks like on the front. But why would you hide the rest? You can display all three. But the bummer part is they only put it on one pin post, so if you have a pin board, it does that. So I really wish they would have put it on two pins. They would have at least held it up. So if you're going to display this on a board and show all three, you're going to have to put like a push pin or something down here to kind of just hold that up, because it is pretty heavy. So we have some more open edition pins, but these ones are a little bit older. This top one here is from 2015, and the bottom two are from 2017. So the top one has the pirate parrot, and it says "A Parrot's Life for Me." And then the other two pins here, we have a skull holding a knife, and in the black bandana it says Pirates of the Caribbean. And then the other one is a pirate's hook, and it says up in the hook, it says "Hooked on the Pirate's Life." All right, with this group here, we'll start up here with the Happiest Place on Earth Mystery Pin Collection. This was from 2014, skeleton pirate in front of the Disneyland Pirates of the Caribbean attraction building. I really like the style of that collection, very nice. And then we have the Disneyland 50th Anniversary Retro Collection. This is from 2005, and they were open edition pins, but I love the style of the Disneyland logo down here. And this one's really cool. We have the dog in front of the jail, and he has keys that actually are on a little key ring, 3 little keys. And then you see a pirate ship back here, and you have some glitter in the sky. And down here we have the Walt Disney World Spotlight e-ticket attractions collection. So this is from 2008, and this is an LE1000. This one's pretty cool because for 2008, we have that kind of swirl background. I didn't think they did that in pins back then, but I guess they did. So we have the skeleton pirate there, and we have the ship's mast back there, and the sail says Pirates of the Caribbean, and then it says "A Pirate's Life for Me" right above the treasure. Really cool pin there. And then we have Disneyland's Magical Memories. So this is the jail scene, but they replaced the normal dog with Pluto. So Pluto's got the key right there. So this one is from 2007, and this is also an LE1000. And it has this cool little dangle element here. It's the cannon with the Pirates of the Caribbean logo. So now we have some hidden Mickey pins. So the 3 on top, these are from 2006 and 2007. And they're from Walt Disney World Hidden Mickeys, the Pirates of the Caribbean collection, and there were these 3. But the interesting thing is, they released these in 2006, and then also in 2007. So this one here is pin 2 of 3. This one's pin 3 of 3. And this one's also pin 3 of 3, but it's pin 3 of 3 from 2007. So I thought I had the full collection from 2006, but I only have 2 from 2006, and this one's from 2007. So I have the whole collection, kinda. So those are pretty cool. And then this one here is a Disneyland Hidden Mickey, and this was collection 8 back in 2006. So it says Dead Men Tell No Tales, and we have the skeleton pirate, the little Hidden Mickey logo there. And then this one is from 2015 from Disneyland, the Diamond Anniversary Characters. So this one is a red from Pirates. And this was a 6-pin collection, and I know I have Rapunzel, red. I think I might have one more. I'm still missing a few of those. I have all the attraction ones that they have for that. And then I threw in a Tiny Kingdom pin down here. It's not a Hidden Mickey, but I thought it fit in good with this group. So this one is the Disneyland Resort Series 3, Red the Pirate from 2022. Look at how small that is. I mean, it's just covered with my finger. Some of the Tiny Kingdom ones are like that, and some are a little bit bigger, but I thought that one was pretty cool. Okay, we have some newer Pirates of the Caribbean ones, and these are from Walt Disney World, and they're for the Pirates of the Caribbean 50th anniversary. And this one's a limited edition, and this one is a limited release. They come on these backer cards. Not sure if you can still get these or not, but they are pretty cool. This one here has the skeleton up in the crow's nest, and it has the sail that says Pirates of the Caribbean, and we have 50 down here. And then this one rocks back and forth. So in the background you have, looks like it's a sandblasted blue color, and then the whole mast of the ship rocks back and forth. That one's pretty cool. This one was a limited edition of 2000, and this one was just a limited release, and this one has the pirate skull with the pirate hat and the crossed swords, and it says 50th down in the ship's wheel, Pirates of the Caribbean at the top. And these are both, you can see here, pin on pin. This one's pin on pin with the moving piece. Super nice pins. So we have 3 more here. This one is Pirates of the Caribbean, and it says Walt Disney World, and I don't know what this is from. So this one here, it has 3 versions. It has a gold banner, a brown banner, and then I have the one with the white banner. But if you look at the back, it just has little cross hatches on it. So I don't know if this was part of a set, or maybe it was a giveaway. You know, like first 100 people on the ride today, get this. That would be cool if they did that. So if you know what this one's from, let me know down in the comments, because I'm not sure where this one came from. This one here is an old one. This one's from 2006, and it's an open edition pen. It says Pirates of the Caribbean on the bottom, and we have the pirate that has the sword stuck through him, and he's standing up because he's stuck to the rock. And we have a bird on a sign that says Dead Men Tell No Tales, and it is pin on pin. The pirate and the bottom part is the bumped up part. And this one here was part of a pin event in Walt Disney World, which was 20 years of pin trading, and this was part of a Disneyland Storytellers set. So this is the pirate skull that in Disneyland, you go under him when you go down your first drop, and it looks like they're coming into the battle scene here. And this one has a little emerald down here. You can kind of see that bumps up, and then the pirate part is bumped up also. So this was an open edition, or no, this one's a limited edition 500, and the pin event was in 2020. So now we have some Disneyland Paris pins, and I have shown these before in my Paris pin haul video, but they were pretty cool and decided to show them again. So we have the Pirates of the Caribbean logo here with an anchor in the background. It's very shiny, so it's kind of hard to see that. All you're seeing is the background. But that one's a pretty cool one, and these are all open edition. Actually, this last one here is a annual pass holder pen, but it's still an open edition pen. This one adds a little more detail, has a Pirates of the Caribbean sign down here with the bit of the castle and a pirate flag at the top and some swords. And then my favorite one is this Pirates of the Caribbean Yo-Ho, A Pirate's Life for Me pen. This one is an annual pass holder pen, and I love the details on the sides of this pen. If we can see it, this is also pretty shiny, so it's kind of hard to, you're just seeing the camera back there. But we have some trees at the top. We have the ship's wheel, a pirate's hat. We have a lot of swords over here on the side and a lantern there. And you've got the background is a map. X marks the spot right there. So it has the part of the castle with the flag like this other one. So it's kind of a combination. And this one is a pen on pen. You can see the logo. It is bumped up. That's the pen on pen part. So I thought these ones were super cute. I got these off of somebody from Instagram. And I just thought, hey, Mickey and Minnie is pirates. So Pirates of the Caribbean pens. And it turns out that these are actually from Tokyo Disney Sea. And we have Mickey over here in a pirate ship and Minnie in a pirate ship. And they're dressed in some pirate outfits. Thought they were super cool. And I found out that these are actually not for sale. They're actually prize pens. I guess they have something there where you try to win a prize. And if you don't win the prize, the consolation prize is a pen. And this set had 5 different pens, so you can choose a pen for your prize. So you can see on the back of one of these, it says Tokyo Disney Sea, and it says not for sale. So it's still an official pen, but they're just not for retail sale. But I thought they were pretty cool. I might have to look for the other 3 in the set. I believe it's Chip and Dale and somebody else, I forget. And this one is really cool too. This is a pink a la mode pen. This is a limited edition of 200. And while it's not Pirates of the Caribbean the ride, it's actually for the movie. It says Jack Sparrow, and then the skull in the middle is Jack Sparrow's skull. You have a sparrow up at the top with some swords. The background is a black swirl. Really nice. We have the black pearl down here, and as well as all the little ones around the corner. This is part of the iconic series of pens that Pink a la Mode does. So they all have this same style with an icon that goes all the way around. But I thought I would show you this one because this one is pretty cool. And it is pen on pen. The skeleton is bumped up. It's kind of hard to show on camera. There we go. You can see that. So I thought this one was really nice. And they had a black version too, where all the gold that you see was black. But I thought the gold looked a little better, at least in the pictures, so that's why I got this one. Let's take a look at the Joey Chou vinyl figure here. So this came out, I believe it was last year around this time, April 2023. That's when all the pin series came out and everything. And I had to get this vinyl figure, thought it was pretty cool. So let's go ahead and open this one up. All right, so there we go. We have the Pirates of the Caribbean dog, and he's holding the keys, and he's standing on a boat. We got the big sail here, and looks like a little crow's nest up here. Very cool. And this is the same design as the pen. Pretty close too. Maybe a little bit different, darker color on the pin, the sail in the back, than on the figure. But I thought this would be pretty cool, sitting next to a Pirates of the Caribbean pin board. Very nice. All right, let's get to this Pirate Skull Bank. It's very big. I can't even get it into frame here, but it says Pirates of the Caribbean Interactive Coin Bank. And then on this side, it does say that lights and phrases. Okay, so I got him all out of the box, and then there you have the skull, and then the hat, and it's plastic, but it feels like it's almost like it's leather. It's really weird. It looks really cool too. And on the back, it says Pirates of the Caribbean, and then this is where you drop the coins, and I'm assuming you drop a coin and that's when it's going to make the sounds. So it does already have batteries in. I did turn it in the on position. This is where we get the coins out. So I think your bank part is just this round section here. So let's go ahead and put the coin in and see what happens.
It be too late to alter course, mateys, and there be plundering pirates lurking in every cove. Wait until
Waiting to what? Waiting to what? Wake up! I need to know what they're waiting for.
And mark well me words, mateys. Dead men tell no tales.
Okay, that's pretty awesome. So I don't know if you can see in there to see how this works. I don't know if it's just a little trigger or how that works, but look, screws. Haha. It had screws on it, and I took it apart. So the way it works, here's the inside of the bank, and this is the coin slot, and you push the coin in, and I guess it goes this way. You push the coin in, the coin pushes this flap down.
And mark well me words,
And that triggers it.
mateys. Dead men tell no tales.
Pretty cool, because I thought it might have been a sensor, but then I thought, that's probably a little too advanced for the price point. So yeah, it's just this little thing here. See the two contacts there? When this pushes down, that little piece of plastic
There be squalls ahead,
makes contact, and then that's what makes the...
and Davy Jones
Sound.
waiting for them what don't obey.
So this was released in the fall of 2022. I didn't realize I had this sitting around here for that long, but apparently I did. And this was $30. It was $29.99 on Shop Disney at the time, and I don't know if it was available in the parks or not. Probably was. So those were the Pirates of the Caribbean pins that I purchased recently to add to my collection. So I do have about 25 to 30 more Pirates of the Caribbean pins back here, and what I'm hoping to do is create a big Pirates of the Caribbean pin board, and then I can put the bank and the figure and a few other Pirates things I have here to make a really cool Pirates of the Caribbean collectible area, which hopefully I can get to that soon. So I hope you enjoyed seeing all of these Pirates of the Caribbean pins. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.
He come seeking adventure in salty old pirates, eh?